It is all but over. The national championship game on Martin Luther King Day on January the 20th is going to see Marcus Freeman win the national championship as a black coach of Notre Dame. January the 20th is also the day that the second Catholic president of the United States, Joe Biden, leaves office. So right after Catholic Biden leaves, on the very same day, literally 12 hours later, depending on the time of the inauguration, Notre Dame, the Catholic University, is going to win the national championship. Marcus Freeman, don't forget, before he was a part of Brian Kelly's team, was with Ohio State as a graduate assistant. He is born at Ohio, and he played with Ohio State from 2004 to 2008. So, in Freemasonic fashion, Marcus Freeman is going to beat his team that he played as a college football player. And so, Marcus Freeman, this would be his 34th win as the coach on the day that Joe Biden leaves office. In Gematria, the practice of coding letters and words into numbers, the Gematrinator has been destroyed, all in the name of greed in advertisements. Why can't I click on the Gematrinator? Is this all about the spread of information to as many people as possible, or is this about enriching yourself? I guess the latter. Whoever makes this website's got to get this together. Marcus Freeman. Freeman is Gematria of Catholic, which is Gematria 35. Freeman is Gematria of Georgia. He's going to win the national title at Georgia. Marcus Freeman, same exact Gematria. Now 37, Notre Dame, let's see, won the title in 1988. Last time they won in 37 years takes us to 2025. So it's been nearly 37 years since Notre Dame won the championship. Ohio State's Gematria 40. Notre Dame can go a perfect 4-0 to become the national champions. Marcus Freeman, his 34th win on the day, celebrating the end of Joe Biden's 10 years president. Biden is Gematria 34. He leaves office on the same day Notre Dame wins the national championship. What about the Gematria of Atlanta? Notre Dame's last championship occurred in the Fiesta Bowl against West Virginia. Lou Holtz was the coach. Lou Holtz, could Notre Dame win the first 12-team format before the death of Lou Holtz? He's going to turn 88 years of age. Lou, in reverse, is Gematria of Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia 59 is Gematria of ASU, winning the Fiesta Bowl at Tempe in January of 1989. So when you think about this game, you think about MLK Day, you think about Catholic President Biden leaving office. Tempe is Gematria of Atlanta, Georgia in abbreviations. The matchups between Notre Dame and Ohio State. Marcus Freeman, a rookie coach, only losing by 11. The recruiting class at Notre Dame got a lot better. Notre Dame should have defeated Ohio State last year, but a garbage prevent defense and a fluke touchdown at the end by Ohio State. This is Notre Dame's revenge. See the last play of the game. It was a game-winning touchdown. When Notre Dame's going to get their revenge on Ohio State. Two very different quarterbacks this time around, but the teams are familiar. West Virginia, in abbreviation to under 12, is Camacho their next title against Ohio State. What about when we type out West Virginia? I wonder what's Notre Dame's all-time record in bowl games. Or all-time college football playoff record, as a matter of fact. Play like a champion wins the inaugural college football playoff. The 98-yard touchdown by Rose, the first touchdown in college football playoff history against Indiana. It is champions. That's Camacho of 98. The 98-yard touchdown by Rose of Notre Dame against Indiana. Indiana's Camacho 34. Notre Dame began their college football playoff push against Indiana in the first round of the playoffs. It can only end with the 34th win from Marcus Freeman after Biden, the Catholic president, leaves office. Penn State has no chance, obviously, because Notre Dame just defeated the SEC champion, and that team only beat Boise State and SMU, so it's not like they're beating any good teams. Now, Notre Dame, they could be 4-2 all time in the college football playoff. Ohio State could fall to 6-5 with next year's championship game over at Miami, Florida. Freeman City at 19. And Notre Dame's 15th win is going to be over at Atlanta. Let's take a moment. Type in Ryan Day. Day's Camacho 12-team format. Day in reverse is Camacho of Atlanta. Ryan Day is Camacho of 88 and 34. Lou Holtz turns 88. Pretty much, this is the giveaway right there. Is Ryan Day loses another big game as coach of Ohio State. Lou Holtz turns 88 years of age, 20 days before the national championship game. And why is 14 significant? Well, Notre Dame are led by former Duke quarterback Riley Leonard. Duke is Camacho 14, so that's going to be 14 consecutive wins for Notre Dame. The backup quarterback of Georgia, I think, was number 14. Losing to Northern Illinois and pulling off 14 straight wins. Man! 10 straight wins in the regular season, in the 14th straight win occurring in the national championship game. So again, Ryan Day is Camacho of the 34th win as Notre Dame coach from Marcus Freeman for their 14th straight win, 14 days after Lou Holtz's 88th birthday, for Notre Dame's first championship since the 1988 season. The 34th win. Riley, the coach is going to choke. Ryan Day is going to choke 100%. It's already happened. The pedophile priests against pedophile state university. Oh my God! Well, which black coach makes it to MLK Day? That's what's so scripted about Penn State against Notre Dame. About Camacho Bulldogs. They beat the Bulldogs. They make it to Georgia. 1988 season, 2024 season. So that's Notre Dame's next championship is going to occur 36 years later on MLK Day with the black coach, and 36 is also gematria of Catholics. Next year's title game at Miami, Florida, winning the Orange Bowl at Miami, Florida to make it to the national championship game. And again, Georgia's backup quarterback. I think it was number 14, and that's how they show you who's winning national championship. Marcus Freeman, born on the 10th day, he wins the title 10 days after January the 10th. Riley's gematria of masonry, the Jesuits, 33 degrees in the masonry. You know how big these Freemasons are? Notre Dame's last national championship in the year 2012, the 2012 season, but Notre Dame's going to win 13 years after 2013 when they lost to Bama, or Alabama, I should say. Alabama's 13. Alabama's gematria of their next championship game against Ohio State. Notre Dame is going to win the championship 13 years later. 14 straight wins. They only scored 14 points against Alabama. No. The game is on MLK Day. Everett Golson was the quarterback of that Notre Dame team, and he is black. So the next national championship game is going to occur on MLK Day. Riley Leonard's number 13. Notre Dame makes it to the championship 13 years later. Riley Leonard is gematria of title. Title is gematria 66. Both Riley and Leonard are gematria of 33. Riley is gematria of Atlanta. Well, you know why Notre Dame are on the very easy side of the bracket? Because it's scripted to coincide with the black coach winning on the MLK and play like a champion. Play like a champion wins the inaugural 12-team format. Isn't there 12 disciples of Jesus Christ too? 12 disciples of Jesus. Next championship in the 12-team playoff format, the 10 Commandments, the 10 days after Marcus Freeman's birthday, Notre Dame wins the national championship. Notre Dame wins without Brian Kelly. Brian is gematria of Georgia. Kelly would be Ohio State's bowl record in the college football playoff, falling to 6-5.